That's fast. This is faster than... What? What? That's faster than Chieftain. That's faster than Chieftain. What? What? That's actually faster than Chieftain. That's what I roll. Oh, not here. No. Wrong lead. Why would you use my divine orb on standard twice now? Two divine orbs. As you saw from the preview, this is the proof of concept for the cast when stunned Arakaali, Spider, Poison, DD, Blade 4, Firestorm, and so on. Oh shit. And in general, it is doing pretty well. But there are a few caveats, and I want to explain some things first. Looking at this, you go, what? Osin? But actually you don't need Osin. Osin is only here because I'm missing the conversion for Consuming Dark. So the plan is to run both Consuming Darks and not use Osin. And in the maps that I was practicing, I did actually take it off. I took off Osin. Now, the reason why is because I need to get raised spiders on Arakaali's. And this needs to be, you know, I had to wear it to use it. So I have it on for that. And so, Osin, that's done. Next up, Mageblood. I only had Mageblood, I swear. It's because I have, my resistances are fucked and I'm too lazy. It's like you go into POB, and you go plus 200 to all resistances. That's what I'm doing here. Plus 200 to all res. and that's why I'm making it's just proof of concept. Proof of concept. I'm 225 res, for example, and Defiance. I have it on now because that's how it is. But in Necropolis, I didn't use Defiance until later in the game because the plan is to use a Vitality Watcher's Eye for like getting a hit because you hit so many times. Okay, so that part out of the way. What else do I need to address? Okay, so why Arakaali? So I didn't know, but oh that shouldn't stop. That's not the right thing to show. Arakaali. Where's Ray Spiders? Here. So Ray Spiders actually says each spider grants 15% increased damage to poison. So when you have 20 spiders, you get 300% increased damage to poison. Now, in Necropolis, they nerf DD, right? So the Spectres don't give you the massive Spectre Corpse anymore for DDs. But remember, you only DD'd like 1 in 7 Spectres on your Desecrate pool, which means you nerf that one Spectre, but everything else is untouched. As in, let's say you did 6 plus like 3 for 9 total, it's now 6 plus 1 for 7 total, right? I don't think the nerf is that severe. Okay, so we're still using Cast when Stunned, Desecrate, Cascade Desecrate, and then Unearth, GMP. Yeah, I'm using Awaken. Yeah, this is testing, guys. Just testing. And this gives me an 82 Unearth here, because the Unearth got nerfed, right? This used to be 80, now it's 72. So then power, you can get up to 82. I don't think it really matters, okay, to be honest. And same with Desecrate. Desecrate, it's in a +2 helmet, which is like a board is like 10C. It's just testing. To know it works before we actually do anything more, right? And this lets us do DD. So we use Chain DD, and we use Cast and Stun gems. Is this really? Are they all 620s? Again, it's not necessary. We don't need it, guys. I swear. Passive tree wise, it is pretty much the same. Firstly, let's have a look. Sabotage is missing everything, right? I have this note here because to avoid the pop-up, it's annoying. But if we look at the ascendancy, we have Servant of Arakaali. So the plan is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Ray spiders, and then skin crawlers. You know, when the spiders crawl over your skin, they have a chance to inflict wither that helps with single target. And now chat's in the way now. Aspect of the spider gives you the free aspect over here, and then we go down over here for Silk Dancer. Now, I do not currently run aspect of the spider at all, right? I don't have any of these. There's no placeholder for that I'm using. So I'm actually missing aspect and Silk Dancer. And Silk Dancer is reduced damage by your spider webs by 50%. So that's already good for defenses. And you get minus 15 res. So Osin sets them to 0. But from what I know and what I've been told and what I've seen, resistances for mobs that are not bosses, so normal mobs, magic mobs, rares, they always have 0 chaos res unless it says like resistant or something. So that's a multiplier here. And if you look carefully at aspect of the spider, it actually makes it so that they take increased damage taken per stack. And that is also missing, right? That's also missing. And yeah, so there's a lot of things that are not included. And in addition, I'm planning to use potentially venomous toxins because this gives a lot of poison damage and poison chance. Potentially. I am not sure. And so that's the sanity choice. And back to the passive tree. I am currently for testing purposes, guys, testing purposes, adorned 80% with some life recoup jewels and life poison jewels, right? Now, again, this is just a testing. I will do a real PUB, a real, setup. I'll test it tomorrow, and we'll get that going first. But just realize that this build, the PUB will be pretty much the same as this build here. If you guys remember from Necropolis, it is almost the same build. I would say it's going to be the same. It'll be a little bit different. So, if you want to look at the PUBs that I used to run, come over here. Look at these. And anything else I need to talk about? Oh yes. Skyforth versus valyrium. I'm not sure. I think valyrium's probably better. And I can't wear valyrium right now because I have an osin on. So that'll be swapped out. What else? I don't know. Like, there's a lot to do. I mean, I'm missing suppress as well. I'm doing maps without cap suppress. And so on. There's so much things that I can improve on. Am I missing anything? Oh, right. Leveling. So, the benefit, I think, from using Arakaali is that when you level, you can just take Envy. Oh, wrong one. Envy at level first lab, you get level 19 Wrath, right? 15 Envy is equivalent to 19 Wrath. So, well, you get a free pass all the way to endgame. You can play Powers Up in Minds, you can play SRS, you can play like whatever. I'll figure this out later on. Got a few days left until league start, and that is going to be probably the plan I'm going to work towards the most. Now, I also had other ideas. So, Herald of Agony, Poison Cast when Stunned is actually, I think it's viable, but I don't think it's very good. Mainly because it's too finicky. If you want to try, go ahead. It's going to be the Herald build with Herald Agony, and you use self-poison and so on to give your crawler like 100 stacks or whatever. And then Blade 4, Blade Blast, Scion. It's going to be similar to my current build, but instead of using DD, use Blade 4 and Blade Blast. I don't know. Seems questionable. And again, I think in general, this current setup is a little bit less damage than the actual setup because of this one, ascendancy, and two, these daggers here can be corrupted for 60% increased dot damage on the implicit. So have a look over here. It should still be up in the search bar, right? These consuming darks can be corrupted for damage over time. So this is standard, right? So let's go settle. Let's have a look. You know, what am I even talking about here? Like, look at this. You can just use these, and they'll give you as much, if not more, damage than an osin setup currently for mapping. Anything else? I don't know. That's pretty much it for a brief proof of concept and explanation. I'll keep working on it, and I'll bring out the real guide and hopefully leveling guide as well before league start. And yep, enjoy.